Na, hölgyeim és uraim, folytassuk, ahonnan abba hagytuk a múltkor. Mik a teendőink egészen pontosan? Ezek nem ez? Tab, ugye? Így van. Meg kell kérdezni a továbbiakat, akik még hátra vannak a vonaton. Oksa. Jó. Dolgokat még kideríteni. Há.
Enchanté, mademoiselle. You are Hildegard Schmidt?
I am Nicole, and you, I know, are Herr Poirot.
Correct. May I ask you for a few minutes of your time to answer a few questions?
With pleasure, but first may I ask for your help?
Oh, why does this not surprise me?
I don't know.
I am at your service, Fraulein.
My mistress, Princess Dragomirov, has asked me to open this traditional Matryoshka doll. There is a trinket inside she must retrieve.
Madame, in my experience, each Russian nesting doll simply pulls apart to reveal the next one inside.
Indeed. Yet try it for yourself.
As you wish.
Ah, you are a gentleman.
Szóval, ki kell nyitnunk Matryoskát. És ezt hogy? Aha. Ez jó helyen van pedig. Aha, és van benne egy kisebb. Hogy kattintottunk ki? Nem tudjuk, hogy melyik virágnak kell itt lenni. Hűha! Vannak hintek ehhez. Ó, rózsaszín, piros, lila, kék. De most miért nem lehet fogadni? Most meg lehet, nem értem. Ide meg a lila. Ez meg még kisebb. Ehhez pedig a hintünk. Ó, a felsőt kétszer jobbra, az alsót meg egyszer balra. Egy. Kettő. Meg is van. To my dearest friend.
Inscription reads, to my dearest friend.
Ah, thank you very much. This doll reminds her of her youth in Russia. It was very hard under the Soviet regime, but thanks to her strength of will, she rose to be the head of a museum of antiquities in St. Petersburg. Even though she now lives in Berlin, it is said that the Kremlin still fears her.
She must be a formidable woman indeed. You are her maid?
I am her companion. I help her in her daily tasks, and I keep her company.
Ah, forgive me. You will have heard of Ratchet's murder last night.
Yes, of course. Everyone is talking about it.
No.
Have you lost a handkerchief embroidered with an H, madame?
Oh, no, monsieur.
I
Never
thought
said
perhaps
it.
since your first name is Hildegard.
It is not mine, I tell you. I could not afford something so nice. I have no idea who it belongs to.
My apologies, I did not mean to alarm you.
Tehát nem az ő.
Can you tell me how you occupied your time last night?
Just after we left Istanbul, I had tea with my roommate, Fräulein Locke. I went to dinner with the princess, and when I returned to my compartment, Fräulein Locke was already
Ő se
asleep.
tűnik egyébként nagyon
A little
gyanúsnak.
later, Herr Michel, the conductor, came to get me because Madame la Princesse needed my help. Her back troubles her. I massaged her for about an hour.
Do you remember the time?
I'm sorry, I do not, mein Herr.
Masszázsom volt. Ajaj.
Thank you for answering my questions, madame.
Jó. Menjünk akkor még hátrébb. Nézzük, hogy van-e aranybolyusz. Jól látom, hogy nincs? Jól látom, hogy nincs.
Monsieur, I am Hercule.
I know who you are, Monsieur Poirot. What do you want?
Answers
Ő
to
vele
a
nem
simple question or
beszéltünk
two.
még,
All
ugye?
right, but quickly. My wife is quite ill. I would like to stay by her side.
I
Beteg
promise.
az asszony.
First of all, I imagine you know about the murder.
Of course. The Countess is terribly distressed.
Your full name?
Rodolphe Adreny.
Your home is...
Rudolf
Budapest.
Andrényi.
And how do you come to be aboard the Orient Express?
I am a
Magyar.
Hungarian diplomat. My family has represented our homeland since the
egy
revolution from the
baromság.
Soviet Union in 1956. I was on my country's business in Istanbul. Business which I
Nem
cannot.
beszélnek így a
And
magyar
your wife
diplomaták.
often accompanies
kurvára
you
nem
on
tudnak
your
angolul se.
diplomatic missions.
Yes, and why not? Was there anything else you wanted to know?
Elméletileg magyar. 34-nek mondanám a parasztot, és diplomata.
Et voilà. Can you tell me how you spent last night?
I was in our compartment with my wife. She went to bed.
Feleségével volt.
I played a video game on my phone.
Telefonon
Around 11
játszott.
o'clock in the evening, my wife woke up and couldn't get back to sleep. She took a sleeping pill. As for me, I went to
Hogy
bed
micsoda?
soon after that and slept straight through until morning.
Nem tudott aludni, és ezért vett be altatót.
Have you ever been to the United States?
I was posted to the Hungarian embassy in Washington for a year.
You knew perhaps the Armstrong family.
Armstrong? Armstrong. It is difficult to recall. One meets so many people.
Andrényi.
It was
Ez nem
the
is magyar név.
kidnapping of a child, a very sad affair. The culprit was the man on this train who called himself Ratchet, the one who was murdered last night.
Indeed. It sounds like justice finally caught up with him.
Thank you for your time. Now, I'd like to speak to your wife, if you don't mind.
It's impossible. As I told you, my wife is very ill. Thank you, and good luck with the investigation.
Quite interesting.
Eh bien, the good count does not appear to want me to talk to his wife.
Mindig. Mindig a magyarok. A leggyanúsabbak. Sokkolom. Veled beszéltem? Nem.
Madame Hubbard, may I ask you a question or two? It won't take long.
Őt
Anything
nézném
I can do to
egyébként
help.
annyira úrinak, hogy azt mondanám, hogy övé.
Have you misplaced a handkerchief recently?
No, I don't think so. Why?
We found
De
a
ő visszakérdezett,
handkerchief
hogy why.
embroidered with the letter H, so I thought it might have been yours.
I'm sorry, but it's not. It may belong to Miss Schmidt, Princess Dragomirov's lady's maid. I believe her first name is Hildegard.
It is a possibility. Anyone could be lying, of course. I thank you, madame.
Ha, de más nem is kérdezünk tőle. Quite interesting. Ez a miénk? Beragadt a játék. Csá. Az ott mi? Egy telefone.
Well, it has been a while since I have seen one of those.
Nyomógombos telefon. Hát mondjuk egyébként benne van az időben, hogy számított akkor izének újnak.
Hello. Can I do something for you?
Hello, Monsieur Hardman, I believe. You have heard of the murder?
De neki miért
Cyrus
lenne,
Hardman. Yes, and the fact that there's been a murder is all over the train.
miért lenne olyan zsebkendő, hogy miért?
about it, monsieur.
It's not the first murder I've run across.
I had
Nem
no
az első
idea the selling
gyilkosság.
of toys was
Érdekes.
so dangerous. I did overhear you mention at dinner that this is your profession.
Toy salesman is a cover. I'm a private detective, just like you.
Ez is egy
from the
detektív.
US.
És igazából nem is játékokkal foglalkozik. Hát ő nem hiszem, hogy 30, inkább 55-nek mondanám amúgy. Azt mondja, hogy detektív, not a toy salesman. Amerikai. 50, azért mondom 50 éves. De miért van ennyi rendőr ezen a rohadt izén? És hát rendőr, nyomozó, stb. Ezen a rohadt vonaton.
I did not expect to find another detective on this train.
I just finished a job in Istanbul when I received an email from Ratchet. He hired me to protect him.
Something you failed to do.
Ratchet béreltet
I'm
fel.
not happy about that. He'd received some threatening letters. I was supposed to watch his back, and yeah, something I failed to do. But he seemed to think he was in more danger when he left the train.
He was traveling to Paris?
I assume so, but I'm not entirely sure.
Can anyone on this train confirm your identity?
Yeah, that McQueen kid, Ratchet's secretary.
Ő meg tudja erősíteni, hogy ki ő. És simán lehetne gyanúsított is.
Were you on duty last night?
You bet. I kept my door open a crack and I watched all night. No one entered that car who didn't belong there.
Did you see anything in particular?
The conductor, Michelle, he was there most of the time too, except for
Michelle?
15 minutes or so after we left Vinkovsky. He must have answered a call from Ratchet's room. Then he was absent again for a while around 1 a.m. After that, he didn't move until 5.
Érdekes.
Monsieur Hardman, have you heard of the Armstrong case?
Armstrong? The kidnapping 3 or 4 years ago?
Így
Who
van.
hasn't? Why?
Ratchet's real name was Cassetti. I have reason to believe he was the kidnapper.
What?
Ratchet volt a... Még ezt beszélt, hogy
Killed that
Ratchet
little
volt a
girl?
izé. Gyerekrabló.
No, I didn't know. If I had known, I wouldn't have taken the job.
És ő ölhette meg a faházban a kislányt.
Do you have any idea who was behind the threatening letters?
I don't know his name, but Ratchet told me he was a small man.
Kis
Dark
ember,
hair,
sötét
with a
haj,
womanish kind of voice.
és egy
Thank you
kicsit
for your help.
nőiesebb hang. Ebből tudjátok, kire gondolok? A csaposra. Nem tudom, ahogy hívják a gyereket, de úgy nagyjából hasonlít nekem rá.
Is this handkerchief embroidered with an H yours?
Do I look like the kind of guy who would use a handkerchief like that?
Senki, de akkor ki a tökömé, de komolyan.
Thank you for answering my questions, Monsieur Hardman.
Listen, Poirot. I know I fell down on the job.
De akkor csak a
but
izé
if
maradt,
you need
nem?
help,
A
any
magyar
at all,
srácnak a
let me know.
felesége.
I'd like to
Gondolom.
make it right.
Gondolom legalábbis, hát másra én már nem tudok gondolni. Van még itt erre lehetőség jönni? Van még. Van bajusz? Nincs bajusz.
I am not prepared to receive anyone. Come back later.
Very well, madam. I'll come back later. But you will need to speak to me.
Ki lakik a 107-esben? Az öregasszony. Őról nem sokat tudunk.
hope your investigation is going well, Mr. Poirot.
Ah, Monsieur McQueen, may I ask you a question?
Anything I can do to help, Mr. Poirot?
This
Okay.
handkerchief embroidered with an H. Is it yours?
No, I don't use cloth handkerchiefs.
Nem használ, de nem ruhából, szövetből készültet. Érdekes.
Thank you. I won't bother you anymore.
Érdekes. Call of the Wild. Erre meg nem tudunk menni. Ez már vége a vonatnak. Akkor már nagyon nem maradt más, még velük tudok beszélni.
So, my friend, have you finished your investigation?
No, but I have managed to solve a few mysteries.
Okay. I stay here to watch this young lady.
Igen, be tudunk jönni?
Excuse me, Doctor. May I ask you a question?
Anything that can help the investigation, Mr. Poirot.
I wanted to know what your first name is, Doctor.
My name is Robert. Why?
To find out if the handkerchief embroidered with an H could have been yours.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Poirot. Cloth handkerchiefs are a playground for viruses. I would not touch one.
Akkor a csajé, vagy én nem tudom, de őt nem kérdeztük még, alapvetően meg a magyar srácnak a feleségét, meg az öregasszonyt. Find a way to interrogate Countess Andrei. De hogy? How for missing igen, azok meg vannak, de hogy? Hogy tudunk beszélni ezével?
I am not prepared to receive anyone. Come back.
Very well, madam.
A kurva szád akkor. Ez a miénk, nem? Igen, de vele már beszéltem. Nem lehet kölcsön kérni gyógyszert, vagy bármit valakitől. Simply ask to speak. Ask for Mr. Anderson. Kérjük a segítségét.
Monsieur, if I am to catch this murderer, I will need your help.
My help? I am at your service, Poirot.
You love your wife.
You
Ez biztos így
are
van.
obviously a devoted husband, Count Andrény.
My wife means the world to me. There were questions in Budapest about a Hungarian diplomat marrying an American woman.
It
Jó,
did
hogy
not
amcsi a csaj.
deter you.
I would have given up my position for her. I would think it is universal. Are you married, Mr. Poirot?
No, I fear marriage is not for me. But her condition, is it very grave?
She is suffering a bout of vertigo. You understand? The room spins.
Ó, szédül.
I think Dr. Constantine could help your wife.
There is a doctor on this train? I did not know. Where is this doctor?
I think Dr. Constantine is in the lounge car. If not, perhaps the conductor can tell you where he is.
Very well, I will find him. Thank you very much.
Segítettünk neki, a paraszt kiment a szobából, így mi be tudunk jönni? Ő az, bazd meg. A csaj. Aki az
Forgive
elején
me
volt.
for intruding, madame. I am Hercule Poirot.
I know who you are, Mr. Poirot. I overheard you send my husband on a wild goose chase.
Your husband cares for you greatly, madame. I apologize for exploiting that fact. But the situation is urgent, and I need to ask you a few questions.
Apology accepted. I realize you must speak to everyone. This horrendous murder. It's very upsetting.
That is
Mennyi
a
esélye
beautiful
van
music
ennek,
box.
hogy ő a
Please
gyilkos?
don't touch the music box. It's a fragile family heirloom.
Your accent is
Ez egy 60 gyilkos
American? Boston, perhaps?
cucc.
You have a good ear, Mr. Poirot. Yes. Born and raised in what we call the Back Bay.
Are you in the diplomatic service like your husband?
No, not officially. I was still in college when I met Rudy 2 years ago. I keep myself busy handling his scheduling, travel, appointments.
Ah, what is the saying? Behind every great man there is a great woman.
That was the saying. Today one might reverse the sentiment as well, don't you think?
Of course, I stand corrected.
Tehát hintek. A csaj... Amerikai, igen, ezt tudtuk. Unemployed. Oh. Amerikai... Semmit nem dolgozik és fiatal. Ez 21 éves, nem mondjuk, az komoly.
My little gray cells did not let me down. A handkerchief embroidered with an H was found at the crime scene. By any chance, does your first name begin with an H?
No, my first name is Elena, with an E.
Aha.
Can you tell me what you did last night?
Well, my husband and I went to dinner. Then we came back here. We went to bed around 10 o'clock. I tried to sleep, but I couldn't, because of the shaking of the train. I suffer from vertigo. I finally took a
Ugyanazt mondja,
sleeping
mint őt a
pill and
férje.
that
Lehet,
did
hogy
the trick.
megbeszélték?
When did the train's motion prevent you from sleeping?
Between midnight and 2 a.m. I know because I must have looked at my watch about 10 times.
Éjfél és 2 között.
I see.
Ez passzol azzal az idővel? Ez a éjfél és 2 között, ez annyira nem. Nice.
Calm now, Countess. You are not telling me the truth.
Why do you say that?
Even with the sleeping pill, you could not sleep?
I told you that I took the sleeping pill much later.
The Countess did not fall for my first attempt to confuse her. The train stopped at 12:30 a.m. due to snow, so there was no shaking of the train. But you told me that it was the shaking that prevented you from sleeping.
I don't know, you're confusing me. My vertigo.
Madame, a man died last night. You can't talk nonsense just because you're sick. You are hiding something from me.
How dare you? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to find my husband.
Azt hiszem, hogy elkaptuk.
That was unkind, I know, but my strategy worked. I can now inspect this room in peace.
Jó, investigáljuk meg a szobát. Én úgy hiszem, hogy elkaptuk. Külbevalók.
These must be the sleeping pills that Countess Andreni took last night.
Beszélj, beszélj. Ez van hint. Tehát annak úgy kell állni, hogy ilyen, hát nem tudom, fa, levél meg madár. Aha. Hoppá. Egy tekerentyű. Ez a másik? Ez hogy volt? Azt mondja, úristen. Nem tudom. Foggal sincs, hogy ez hogy van. Mennyire van az lent? Nem, az elsőn nincs, a második van lentebb. Gyönyörű. Ja. Jó, és ezt hogy fogom meg? A harmadikat. Világítani kell, de hát hogy? Az a hangjegy van lent. Így. Meg is van. És ez mi a tököm?
An
Oroszul
engraving
van.
written in, I believe, Russian Cyrillic. It looks like a first name.
Ez pedig itt egy H betű, csak oroszul. Ha ezt le tudnánk fordítani. Amúgy. The Great Gatsby. Ha le tudnánk fordítani, akkor tudnánk, hogy mi angolul a neve csajnak. Ez itt elvileg ennyi? Hát elméletileg... Jó, hogy én még itt nem végeztem? Ezzel se végeztünk. Jó, hogy itt is van. Oh.
For my beautiful young ladies, Helena and Sonia. Helena with an H.
Így van.
It's Countess Andreni with an older girl.
Poirot! Have you no shame?
No, no.
Monsieur, I am afraid shame is not a very helpful emotion for a detective trying to get at the truth.
What are you doing in our compartment?
I am investigating a murder, Count Andreni.
My wife is ill.
My apologies, monsieur, but your wife seemed in perfect health when she left the room to find you. I do apologize, but I needed to search your compartment.
You will regret this, Poirot.
Please, Count. You aren't going to challenge me to a duel, are you? Countess, I'm afraid I took the liberty of inspecting your little music box.
How dare you?
The message in the medallion was addressed to you and Sonia. Sonia Armstrong. Your older sister? The mother of Daisy, the murdered child.
I am a Hungarian diplomat. You have no official standing here. You have no right to search.
No, Rudolph. Let me speak. It's useless to deny what this gentleman says. I am Helena Goldenberg, the sister of Sonia Armstrong, and Daisy was my niece. The music box is a gift from my sister's godmother, a very close friend to my mother. We hid the truth from you when we learned that the man killed last night was the person who destroyed my family. I panicked. I didn't want to be accused.
That is also why you lied about the H in your first name?
Exactly. Your ferreting about looking for the H is obviously part of your investigation.
If I found a handkerchief in Monsieur Ratchet's room embroidered with an H, I might suspect you had been there.
A handkerchief? I don't have any handkerchiefs embroidered with my initial. To be honest, that sounds awfully old-fashioned to me.
I give you my word of honor that last night, Helena never left her compartment. My wife is telling you the truth, Poirot.
I hope so. I'll let you rest. The matter of the H on the handkerchief still needs clearing up. But first I should check the inscription on the back of the medallion.
Szerintem egyébként elkaptuk a csajt, de viszont az a H, az nem biztos, hogy az egy H betű. Mert le kell azt fordítanunk amúgy. Use the portal's knowledge of Russian to translate this engraving. Aha. Íjjaj. Kell egy H betű nekünk. Ez a H betű lehet, hogy igazából N. Ennyi van csak. Hát én ezt látom. Talán. Melyik ebből az orosz? A felső az orosz. Nincs is ilyen. Ez talán a betű lenne, vagy én nem tudom, az meg olyan, mint egy kereszt vagy egy T betű. Ez más nem lehet. Ez megint olyan, mint egy A betű, ez... Talán egy ilyen... Natália?
This is wrong,
Nem.
but I'm never far from the truth.
Na, mire jutottunk? A 6 az jó. És utána az micsoda? A másikat. Az R a vége? Tök jól eltaláltuk, csak ilyen R betűs a vége. Ez. Natália. Ja, Natália csak...
Natalia. Would it be Natalia Dragomirov? She is
Igen.
the only Russian passenger on the train. In addition, her first name begins with an H.
És akkor így viszont már a H stimmel.
That was easy.
Így viszont már stimmel. És a csajjal kell beszélnünk. Aki... Ez a miénk? Nem? Hanyasban van ő? 107-es. Ki kéne nyitnod?
I am not prepared to receive anyone. Come back later.
I'm sorry, madam, but a man has been murdered. I must ask you a few questions.
You must have misunderstood me. I cannot speak to you just now.
Madame, I know that Sonia Armstrong is your goddaughter.
Come in, please.
Most már fogadsz, mi? Te kurva.
Please forgive my intrusion, madame, but I really must ask you some questions.
Then ask. I'll answer if it pleases me.
We have not been properly introduced, yet I have observed her a couple of times, so I can already deduce some things about her.
Bassza meg. Először is. Ja, igen, mondta is, bár mondta Poirot, hogy ő orosz. Biztos nem 51 éves. Directorok a faszom, hát mit tudom én, minek a directora. Múzeum.
Et voilà. I will first ask you about last night. Will you tell me your movements?
I went to bed just after dinner. I read until
Mindig nagyon sok
11,
az ember,
then
aki
tried to
kérdéses, hogy
sleep.
kigyilkolhatta
Later I
meg
woke.
a parasztot.
What caused you to awaken?
I suffered from back pain, a consequence of
Hátfájtalomtól
old age
szenvedett, azt mondja.
interfering with an
Fájt a
active
háta.
life. I called Schmidt around
12:45 hívta
a.m.
Schmidtet.
to give me
30-kor
a
megemelte
massage.
volna.
She did so until I fell asleep.
How long was she with you?
A good hour, I would say.
Legalább egy
I
órát.
see.
Legalább egy órát.
The first initial of your first name, Natalia, in the Cyrillic alphabet looks exactly like the letter H in the Latin alphabet.
I'm Russian, Monsieur Poirot, and I was the head of a museum of antiquities in St. Petersburg for decades, until I moved to Berlin recently. I'm familiar with
Oroszként
Cyrillic.
Berlinbe költözött, what?
This handkerchief is yours, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. I lost it.
It was
tethelyen
found
volt.
in Monsieur Ratchet's room. Can you explain to me why Madame Schmidt didn't identify the handkerchief? She must have known it was yours.
Possibly to protect me. She is very loyal. Your next question will be, how did my handkerchief come to be lying by a murdered man's body? My reply to that is that I have no idea.
That is not an answer, madame.
It is all I am able to give you.
Érdekes, érdekes.
I must tell you, Princess Dragomirov, I have discovered something astonishing.
And that is?
You are Sonia Armstrong's godmother.
You make that sound like a revelation. I have never hidden the fact, monsieur.
You knew Colonel Armstrong well, then?
I knew him slightly, but his wife, Sonia Armstrong, was my goddaughter. I was on terms of friendship with her mother, the actress Linda Arden. Linda Arden was a genius, one of the greatest tragic actresses in the world. I was not only an admirer of her art, I was a personal friend.
Very well. But this links you to the Armstrong kidnapping case. Helena Andreni is the sister of Sonia Armstrong, the late mother of Daisy Armstrong, kidnapped and killed by the man who was murdered on this train, Ratchet.
Indeed. Was it he? Then justice has at last been served.
Allow me to
Érdekes.
summarize.
Do I have a choice?
First coincidence, I shall call it. You are close to the Armstrong
Hát igen,
family,
eléggé közel állt
and the
Armstrong
presumed
familyhez.
assassin of Daisy Armstrong was killed while you
És
were
ugye
on board the same train.
ennek nagyon
Second
revanche szaga van.
coincidence. Your handkerchief happens to be found at the foot of the victim's bed. Third coincidence. One of the stab wounds inflicted on the body was by a left-handed person. You are left-handed. That is a lot of coincidences, Princess Dragomirov.
Well, Monsieur Poirot, call it fate. If you report to the police your coincidences, they will laugh. A woman of my
Pontosan
age and
tudja
frailty
ezek, hogy
has
nincsen
violently murdered a
annyira
man.
kézzelfogható
But how
ellen.
many potential witnesses who saw me doddering along the corridor in the middle of the night like Lady Macbeth?
You are right, Princess. You could not work alone, which means
Valakivel
you have
összedolgozni. Igen, ezt
one
említették
or
is az
more
elején, hogy valószínűleg
accomplices.
2 gyilkos van,
And
nem
it is
egy.
only a matter of time before I find out who they are.
I would appreciate it if you would remove yourself from my room and take your fantasies with you.
Привет! Привет!
Hősöre, papagáj. Szóval, for the people whose alibis match, hát neki vele elvileg, neki Schmidt-tel, Oscar, illetve Mike, azt nem.
Not good.
Not good. Hát de bazd meg. Hát ez biztos, meg ez is.
This is wrong.
Miért?
But I'm never far from the truth.
De miért? De ez az... Igen, hát ők együtt, az biztos. Oscar elő, Mr. Masterman. Oh. Ezt kevertem össze.
That was easy.
Ebben mi következik? Most kell raportolni Booknak.
Oh, Poirot, you're there. She hasn't moved, but she seems to be waking up little by little. What about you? Your investigation progresses?
I find myself helping everyone with their problems before they can help me with mine. I have shifted boxes, helped with hangovers, repaired an orange juicer, unlocked some Russian dolls, all so my investigation can proceed.
Don't forget the dessert recipe.
How can I?
Truly, the labors of Hercules.
My friend, I would rather clean out the Orient stables. Yet, I have managed to solve a few mysteries.
Oh, tell me everything.
The embroidered handkerchief belongs to Princess Dragomirov. I also found out that she was Sonia Armstrong's godmother.
On the same train with the little girl's murderer?
Exactly. Also, Elena Andreni is the younger sister of Sonia Armstrong, Daisy's mother.
Another passenger connected to the Armstrong case?
Yes, Book. What are the odds, do you think? But I cannot see either woman stabbing Ratchet over and over again in a frenzy. And they apparently have alibis. I had 3 theories concerning the broken watch. It could have been tampered with. It could have been out of adjustment before the murder. Or, of course, it could indicate the actual time of the murder. The only hypothesis I could rule out was that the watch was out of adjustment. For the others, they are impossible to verify. So the watch is of little use to the investigation.
And I was convinced that it indicated the time of the crime. 2 women involved in the Armstrong case.
Let us not forget our patient here. There are 3 women.
Look, she seems to be waking up.
What's happening to me? Did I fall asleep again?
Indeed, Mademoiselle Locke. Did you take any medication? Sleeping pills, for example?
No, I never use sleeping pills.
I inspected your cup. You can clearly see that there is a residue of something at the bottom. I'm sure a lab test would confirm you were drugged. Most likely an overdose. That would explain your battle to shake off the effects.
You think Fräulein Schmidt did it?
She certainly had the most opportunity, but why would she?
But no one knew who I was. It's impossible that someone deliberately targeted me.
Hoppá. Rakjuk csak ezt össze. Bedrogozták volna a nyomozót? Nem mindegy, tudom, hogy itt mondanék egyébként. Köszönöm az évet, igen, nem, ezt vágjuk. Viszlok meg. Mit meg már kell? Erre gondoltam én is. Nincs is más.
Fräulein Schmidt or Monsieur Michel may have drugged the tea that Mademoiselle Locke drank. Fräulein Schmidt or Pierre Michel could have drugged
De
your
inkább
tea.
Schmidtet
They
mondanám.
are really the only two people on this
Mert arra
train
mondta
who
azt
could have
a
done it.
szörgasszony, hogy Schmidt az
But why
lojális.
would either one do it?
Emiatt
Mr.
mondanám őt.
Poirot, I'm feeling much better. I'd like to bring you up to date to why I ended up on this train.
If you are able, I would very much like you to finish your story.
Very well then. After the Daisy Armstrong case was officially closed,
Most megint visszamegyünk.
I put out a standing request to the police departments in the Boston area for anything on Michael Clark. But he didn't turn up on their radar. I even set up an anonymous tip line for news about Clark. That's how I met Braid, a sketchy contact on the dark web, but they found nothing I could use.
Találkozott egy kontakttal. Igen, most megint visszamegyünk.
4 long years passed without anything new. Every day I looked at the evidence board I put up in my apartment bedroom. Then this morning, a police report landed on my desk that changed everything. I paid a visit to the police property room and took home a box full of clues. There was his name. Michael Clark.
Szóval Michael Clark.
A bill from the power company with, I'm sure, plenty of excuses why my rates keep going up.
Az Orient Express.
Travel. For the discriminating traveler. Also for the overworked detective who never seems to have time for vacation.
De akkor csak azért szálltott fel a vonatra, nem? Mert úgy gondolt, hogy a vonaton lesz ez a paraszt. Oscarelli. I don't know.
This is Michael Clark? He doesn't look anything like the journalist I interviewed. Michael, you have earned a place on my evidence board. Years of no new leads in the Armstrong case, and then this. Michael Clark, the sarcastic reporter, my prime suspect in the kidnapping, murdered 4 years ago?
4 éve megölték, mi a fasz. Hogy ennyi? Ennyi van benne? Bizonyítékok. Itt egy kulcs. Hearing with the keychain. Aha. A szisza.
Fluffy. Daisy's plush toy.
Hogy erre rá lehet kattintani? Még itt nem.
Suzanne's hair, so conveniently left in the cabin for us to find. It was planted. I knew she was innocent.
Igen, csaj az ártatlan volt. Szikszalak, meg ezért.
So clever.
Nitszer.
All that evidence, and yet no DNA found.
És nincs DNS. Üveg, hát ez a
The only
bor.
fingerprints found on the bottle were Suzanne's.
Igen. Csak a Susannak az izéje van. Új lenyomata ebbe benne. Jó. Igen, látjátok ezt? Itt az egér. És picsálva. Jött kézé. Az utóbbi időben update, ami hát tönkre vágta a játékot, maradjunk ennyiben.
I've read it probably 10 times already.
Moby Dick.
But I can't get enough of it. Don't know why. Maybe because it helps me sleep?
Most ez bebagolt ide, de jó.
I don't have time to waste on magazines. I don't have time to waste on magazines.
Akkor kap be.
I know I have to stop printing. It's bad for the planet.
Latest
I don't have
crimes.
time to check the latest crimes. I need to focus on Daisy's case.
Hát kap be akkor. Honnan kezdjük? Azt mondja, hogy... Hogy ez
I
összeköthető.
knew it. The faces don't match at all. They are clearly two different men. I should run facial recognition on my computer. Okay, the real Michael Clark has been dead for years. Let's see if the photo of the fake Michael Clark matches someone in the database of known criminals. I've tried this several times in the past few years, but came up empty. Maybe
melyik
whoever he
hasonlít rá?
really is has finally made a mistake.
Hát a...
No, that doesn't look like him. No, that doesn't look like him.
Akkor csak
It
ősz.
could be him, but he looks pretty different.
Igen. Elmaszkíroztam
I
el.
don't need Mr. Poirot to tell me I'm wrong. Yes, he seems different at first glance, but still, it's the same person.
All right.
Füle is amúgy
I know
másabb.
this isn't it.
Nem.
Think.
Pedig amúgy másabb. Hát nyilván
That's
haja.
it.
A szám.
No, I did something wrong.
Pedig amúgy a szája is
He's changed
más.
his appearance a lot. Probably had some plastic surgery on his nose. But there is no
Plastikáztatták ma.
doubt
Mi?
it's the same person. Let's see why he was arrested.
Ja, azért néz ki így, mert átplastikáztatta magát. What?
Mr. Ratchet, you didn't just steal statuettes. What recent information does the database have on you?
Igen, based under. Az... Jó.
It's so frustrating. I have a name, but I can't find anything about him. But I know just who to call.
Kit hívjunk?
Robot Defense League, we are monitoring this call.
Hello, Braid. Long time.
Oh, Joanna. Hey, how may I assist you?
I need you to search the dark web.
Yeah, can you narrow that down a little? Because, it's pretty big and pretty dark out here.
Could you find intel about a Samuel Ratchet?
Samuel Ratchet. Got it. Bad dude?
They don't come worse. Send me what you find by email.
Alright, hang on. Okay. Yeah, Okay. Nope. And... okay. Oh, this might be something. I gotta do a deeper dive, but, you should find this interesting. Could
No.
be coincidence if I believed in them. Emailing details.
Domo
Email
arigato,
talent.
Mr. Roboto.
We're here
Yes,
to
sir.
serve mankind. Oh, it's a cookbook.
Mi? Szóval... Mindmap. Bekerült oda, mint gyanúsított. Ja, hogy ja, kössem össze vele. Jó, kössem
Goodbye,
össze vele.
Michael Clark. Hello, Samuel Ratchet. The man who stole your identity and your life.
Teljes azonosságváltás minden.
As Ratchet is alive, the dead man can only be Noah.
No. Mivel köthetem még őt össze? Ez mi is? Records of calls from that night. Ez biztos, hogy nem. John Armstrong öngyilkos lett. Boston, victim still unidentified. Ez összeköthető vele? Nem. Hát meg ez
The DA resigned soon after the Armstrong case. It haunted him just as it has haunted me.
Autopsy tattoo. Mit tudok még itt összekötni? Ezt szeret ezzel kötni? Nem. Ide nem. Evidence of kidnapping. Ezt lehet ide kötni? Nem. Ez biztos nem. Igen. Mit kell itt most összekötnünk? Search the evidence box. Jó, az a USB drive. Nem itt search-öljünk itt.
The lab team found this keychain in the cabin, but they wouldn't have bothered to examine the keys once the DA shut down the investigation. The keys were just tossed in the evidence box along with everything else. It's too unusual not to demand a closer look.
Mi van? Ezt honnan tudjam? Három, 5, 6, 9. Hoppá.
Knife. They sell them on the internet for
Kulcskés.
self-protection.
Három. 5. 6. 9. Az
What
micsoda?
do we find? A capsule and a smell. Bitter almonds. Cyanide.
Cián van benne, egy cián kapszula. Az. Ez egy... Hoppá.
What do we
Hoppá.
have here? A flashlight. They can also conceal knives, but in this case we have
Ezek
lockpicks.
bizony lockpickek. Hát nem tudom. Ezt nem vágom. Itt egy gömb. Ó, bazd meg. Főleg, hogy fordítva akarom ki, bassz meg, ez hogy van? Húha! Oh. Egy USB.
A USB key. Let's plug it into my PC and see what nasty little secret it contains.
Ez azért nem így szokott menni. Csak úgy rádugjuk a számítógépre az ismeretlen USB-ket. Jaj, nem ezt kellett volna megnyomni. De értem. Viszont ezért nem tudjuk. Ezt a szart, hogy ez hogy van. Arra még majd rá kell nézni. Lanfranco Cassetti.
Shaved off the metro beard. But I'd recognize that smug bastard anywhere. The man I interviewed 4 years ago, posing as Michael Clark. This goes on the board.
Érdekes. Ez a izé. Ez a bika, nem?
Maybe they needed to show the ransom to someone, to check if the serial numbers were still on record. I'll print them, and on the wall they go.
Mindent nyomtatsz? Itt van, de nem tudunk vele semmit csinálni. E-mail from Braid.
The Orient Express. I'm gonna print these tickets and put them on the board.
Ezért, igen, ezért szállt föl. Csaj.
Absolutely nothing on this Cassetti. His driver's license is almost surely a fake.
Még az is fake. Nem mit tudunk? Ó. Hát akkor még a hintek.
This tattoo is the same on both pictures.
Igen.
The person traveling with Ratchet has the same last name as my district attorney during the Armstrong case?
Igen. Nincs is több. Megint rosszat nyomtam. Search the evidence, find information about the Orient Express. Hát azt hogy? Hector McQueen.
I knew it. He's the son of my former DA. He goes on the
Son.
evidence board.
Akkor Hectort is felrakhatjuk?
Hector McQueen is the son of District Attorney McQueen.
Mhm. Ezt meg...
So, Ratchet's real name was Cassetti.
Így van. Ezt összeköthetjük így? Nem, ezt ide
This
kötném.
is Ratchet's ticket.
Igen, ez Edward Mastermans. Akkor ez... Biztos, hogy nem. Ugye Edwardon még nincs. Nem. Ez ki? Ez John Armstrong, esetleg. Nem lehet hozzá kötni? Nem lehet. Még valaki hiányzik. Meg ugye ez nincs még meg. Nem tudjuk, hogy kell megcsinálni azt. De mit csináljunk ezzel? Ez a kettő van csak. Nem lehet így gyorsan? Nem lehet letartani. Ezt nem vágom. Ezt nem vágom. Ott egy bajusz.
Shiny facial hair. The good news is that it's gold. The Orient Express departs from Istanbul next week. Interesting. I'll put it on the board.
Oh, ezt is felrakja.
The event? Some old train. But that face, that man.
Oh. Őt is na várjál, őt is felraktuk. Talán
I
összeköthető?
know that face. That's John Armstrong's driver.
A sofőrje volt. A sofőrje volt izé. Na menj már a fenébe.
Next week, a certain Edward Masterman will be on the Orient Express.
Nem.
Foscarelli will be on the Orient Express next week.
Ez így igaz. De akkor lehet, hogy az ő jegye? Nem. Várjál, mi a hint? Ja, ez.
Hector McQueen will be on the Orient Express next week.
Mi van még? De nem tudok oda.
Ratchet
Na,
will be traveling on the Orient Express in a week.
így van.
Damn, Ratchet is taking the Orient Express next week. McQueen, the district attorney's son, is too. Foscarelli, the Armstrong chauffeur, is too. It can't be a coincidence. McQueen and Foscarelli must have decided to take revenge and will undoubtedly attack Ratchet on this train. I have to be on the Orient Express to stop them. And above all, I must stop Ratchet. But I can't do it in Istanbul because there's no extradition treaty with the United States. Ratchet can never be judged in the US without an extradition treaty. I'll have to wait until he's in Paris to have him arrested.
Szóval akkor igazából konkrétan rájöttünk a dolgokra, hogy kik voltak azok, akik ki akarták nyílni Ratchetet, és miért. Meg is van a két emberünk.
Every compartment is taken for this special anniversary journey. It's impossible to find a ticket. What can I do? I could try to get on the train without a ticket, but I could end up arrested. And Ratchet could get away or get murdered. No, there's a better way. Let's find out who's traveling on the Orient Express. Time to call Braid.
Jó, meg kell szereznünk akkor a jegyet, és fel kell szállnunk a vonatra, és nagyjából bekapcsolódunk azon események köré, ahogy kezdődött a játék. Ezt az egeret innen el fogjuk tüntetni.
It's me again.
I haven't found anything useful yet.
I need one last favor. But it's a big one.
Uh-oh.
Can you find me the list of passengers of the Orient Express for that anniversary trip?
Hold on. Jeez, their idea is surprisingly good. Maybe because of the big event. I found the list, but they sealed my back door as I was starting to capture it.
Oh no.
Whoa, calm down. I got one name. Female.
Sure.
I got before they kicked me off the server.
Stacey Johnson.
Do you feel like a Stacey Johnson?
The question is, how is she going to feel about helping me?
That's one you'll have to figure out for yourself. I gotta go back to weaving my magic on the web.
Jó, azzal meg vagyunk. Find Stacy contact and call her. Telefonszám.
Hello, is this Stacey Johnson?
Who's asking?
Detective.
My name is Joanna Locke. I'm a police detective.
And I'm just an actress. Now what did I do wrong?
Nothing. I need your help. I need to take your place in the Orient Express.
Is this a joke?
No, no.
No way.
I can get an arrest warrant if you don't cooperate.
You gonna pull it out of your hat? I've done nothing wrong. Lately. I'm hanging up. Goodbye.
Wait,
Huh.
do you remember the Armstrong kidnapping?
Of course I do. That poor little girl.
I'm a police officer. I have a new lead that may help me find her killer.
Wait, didn't they prove it was the nanny?
I have found compelling new evidence. I've reopened my investigation.
You know, I had my doubts about the murderous nanny. I played a nanny a couple of years ago in a slasher. I was killed in the first
Valószínűleg ez egy
episode,
hülye
but
picsa.
it got me interested in helping kids.
Stacy, please, you say you help kids?
Well, I joined a couple of associations who are trying to help underprivileged kids. If this little girl's real killer is still out there somewhere, I'd do anything I could to help.
Getting me on
Akkor
that
add
train
ide a
will help
jegyet.
more than you can imagine.
So, you want my ticket for the Orient Express? But I booked it months ago. I was so much looking forward to this trip.
Hogy bassz meg a nyeldet.
Stacy, I can tell you care about kids. Here's your chance to help put this beast in prison for the rest of his life. Think of the publicity for those causes you care about. Think about the kids.
The kids. Yeah. All right. We'll do it for Daisy and the kids who suffer. I'll take care of changing the tickets to your name and send it to you. Get him. Make him pay.
I will. Thank you so much.
Megvan a jegy.
Stacy was as good as her word. I received the ticket. I called my chief to let him know I was taking my vacation time. I had coming. I flew to Istanbul. I was finally going to nail the monster responsible for Daisy Armstrong's death, Michael Clark's death, even his accomplice, and, I suspected, so many others as well. You know the rest. And that's how I found myself on this train, on Ratchet's trail. The rest, you know. My identity is easily checked with the Berkshire Police.
Thank you for your detailed account, Mademoiselle Locke. In addition to giving us crucial details of the investigation, you have made it clear that there are many who might wish to see Ratchet dead. I know you are innocent. Your forthright testimony and your movements, or lack of them, last night eliminate you from our list of suspects.
I agree, without a doubt. Another detective will be great help to the investigation.
Book.
Although my friend certainly does not need any help.
You are too kind.
Thank you for believing me. I'd like to help in any way I can.
Do not worry, Mademoiselle Locke. Already I see things more clearly. It's obvious whoever drugged you was trying to derail your investigation.
You mean the person who did this to me is Ratchet's killer?
Both Monsieur Michel and Fraulein Schmidt had the means and opportunity to drug you. While you get your strength back, I intend to interview them.
Excellent idea, my friend. All this excitement has whetted my appetite. I'm sure Mademoiselle Locke won't say no to a good, invigorating meal.
What? No. I want to hear what the conductor and Fräulein Schmidt have to say for themselves.
It is my duty to ensure the well-being of the passengers. If Dr. Constantine has no objection, I will escort you to the restaurant car.
On the contrary, some food will do her the greatest good.
Well, I'm still a little shaky. Mr. Poirot, will you please keep me informed about what you learn?
You may be certain of it.
Szóval kiöltem meg a recsitet, erre egy egész jó ötletünk van, ezt mindjárt összerakjuk. Ahogy látom, amúgy visszaállt, akkor csak ott a játékban volt ott valamiért ezekért abban a szekvenciában. Úgyhogy azért nem annyira zavaró.